Okay, so we do have a bear on our trail. Well, hello everybody, and today we're here in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and we're here at Lakeview Drive. This is actually coined the road to nowhere, and today that's what we're going to do. We have some really cool things to do today. We are in search of, well, something pretty sinister in these woods. Right, Dawn?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. You guys ready?
Ready.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Dawn, are you really ready to do this?
No. Ooh.
The road to nowhere leads to me.
Yeah. I had my garbage. I want to keep it.
Are you ready, Dawn?
Yeah. Just for
You gonna go hang out with your friend, the
No.
Spearfinger?
I don't like this. You know I don't like it.
It's okay. Spearfinger's only hurt a few folks. Well, guys, this is where our trip starts. So tonight, well, we're only like 2 days away from Halloween, and you guys are watching this actually on Halloween. This is our Halloween special. Now, we did a Spearfinger video last year, and well, this year we're doing a little bit different because we found out that Spearfinger actually, well, I guess she haunts the whole area, right? Haunts this whole area. So anyways, we're going to take the Tunnel of Nowhere to Gold Mine Loop. We're going to loop around and come back just up over here, and we'll do, I think it's like three and a quarter miles today on this hike. And today, well, we're in search of, well, Spearfinger. Think about that, Dawn. Yeah, so Dawn doesn't like the Spearfinger, right? And I'll tell you a little bit of story on the trail, but as of right now, let's get through this tunnel. And as you know, this tunnel is supposed to be haunted. Well, it sounds like these woods are pretty much
There's a squirrel
haunted.
up there.
There's a squirrel.
You hear noises
there.
crunching the leaves.
All right, guys, let's do this, right? So Dawn, she's leading the expedition.
No, I'm not.
So are you excited for Spearfinger?
No, I'm not.
So you figured a year later you would be back out here?
No.
No. All right, guys, so
I don't like you right now.
well, our adventure begins in this, well, quarter-mile long tunnel. And in the center, it usually gets pretty dark. And it's actually hard to see, even though you can see the other end. Of course, this is also a popular place to do some tagging. Dear God, I am trying to find you. Well, you can go to church for that, and they will help you on your mission to find God. But anyways, as we get further in, Yeah. Look at this guy here. He looks looks like he's having a good time, right? There's a lot of actually bad language on these walls, guys. Dawn, are you scared? Dawn.
I'm gonna whack you with the stick.
Literally in the middle of the tunnel, as you can see, the looks are deceiving. It looks like it's lit all the way through the tunnel, yeah, but it's not. When you get in the center, it's quite dark. And so we do have flashlight for tonight because this hike will probably take us into the evening here. Here's a pack of smokes. Is there any smokes left in there?
I don't know, doubt it.
Dawn, see if there's any smokes in that pack.
Probably not.
They smoke them all?
Oh, there's some left.
Oh, there's a couple smokes in there.
Who wants it? There ain't no money in it, though. Somebody put money back.
Dawn, go towards the light.
I'm gonna get you.
These acoustics in here are pretty wild. Seeing that we're walking under a mountain. Well, we're coming out to the other end of the tunnel here, and we've already logged in a quarter mile. And here we are. The tunnel to nowhere, huh? Are you excited?
No.
You're not excited.
Nope. Look at all the leaves.
It's beautiful, beautiful fall here in the Great Smoky Mountains, and it's really cool to be out here on Lakeshore Drive. Just a day before Halloween here, and so we're excited. Little Smoky Mountain hiker. It's his first time out here on Lakeshore Drive, yes. And yeah, there's some other folks enjoying the. So I've never been on this trail. Did research, found out that this area was, I guess, the stomping grounds of. This whole area was the stomping grounds of the Spearfinger, and so we're gonna enjoy ourselves today. Dawn, are we gonna enjoy ourselves today? So, if you guys, we're gonna have some fun.
Just wonderful.
It's wonderful. So, yes, we do have a video from last year. I'll put a link in the description below. We did a Spearfinger hike over on Nolan Trail, and it's the roaming area of Spearfinger. This is actually the end of the road. This is where they stop building, and from this point on it turns into well, a trail, a hiking trail. And this is actually Lake Shore. This will take us to Lake Shore Trail, which is actually the second longest trail in the Smokies at like, it was like 32 miles or something like that. You can definitely smell autumn in the air. So far this trail's been actually pretty easy. Definitely colorful this time of year. Okay, so we came up to a sign. Seeing I never have taken this trail, I'm definitely going to check this out. It says Lakeview Drive is a 0.6 of a mile. White Oak Branch is 1.3 miles. And over here is the Tunnel Bypass Trail, Gold Mine Loop, and Lakeview Drive. So I'm guessing this is where we have to turn off, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, also there's a picture of a girl. Well, there's a little card that was placed here, and it says, "In loving memory of Emily Marie Patterson, November the 16th of 1992 to July the 29th of 2015. Oh, this is like an obituary. Wow. Maybe she has something connected to this trail. Well, we'll definitely be praying for Emily. Gonna leave that exactly where we found it. Hey guys, so this is where we make our turn. Look at this trail here, guys. It's quite narrow and it's beautiful though. Beautiful. So it looks like we're going down into the valley here. Wow, the colors are very pretty on the trail. So, why we're doing this hike today? Well, a year ago, we did what we called the Spearfinger hike, and we're back out here in the trail again for another Spearfinger hike a year later. Now, Spearfinger is a Cherokee folklore, a legend. Pretty much Spearfinger was a witch that could change into anything. It could change into a human form. It can change into like a squirrel, what have you. And back in the day, the Cherokee Spearfinger lived in these mountains, lived up on top of Thunder Mountain up there, which is just over there. And anyways, she would come down and she would, I guess, harass or the Cherokee that lived in this valley. So anyways, make the long story short, she would then take their livers. She would eat their livers, guys. Right, Dawn?
Yep.
Yep. So Dawn's a real big fan of the Spearfinger hike. Yes, so anyways, there's a bear. A bear. Oh my God. There's a bear on the trail. He's looking right at me. I'm looking at it. Just stay back for right now. Okay. Hey, bear, bear, bear. Hey, bear, bear, bear. Bear. Get off that trail, buddy. Hey, bear, bear, bear. Okay, so we do have a bear on our trail. He looks like he is turning around and walking away. Smoky Mountain hiker, are you getting this? He's just minding his own business right now. He's a pretty big. He's big. He's big. So this is the scenario here.
I guess he's eating.
So I was actually explaining that segment to you about Spearfinger, and there's the bear. He knows we're here.
He's kind of confused because there's people on the other side of him too, hollering at him.
Yeah. He's right there. He's looking right at me. Hey, bear, bear, bear. I am zoomed in really good on this guy here. Okay, so the bear is just down over there. This is a decision that's not usually good when you hike. Yeah, you could wait around. Maybe he'll take off. He might not take off. He's right on the trail. He's right on the trail. We are about 50 yards away from him.
I don't see it.
And
I've seen it
he's down there. I see him.
You see him?
Yeah, he didn't go nowhere yet. So this is what we do.
If they can hear hear us and we
Well,
see them,
that's the
would they
first.
take off?
The first thing you do is you let that bear know you're here. That's why I was yelling out, "Hey, bear, bear!" He looked right at me. He knows we're here. Unfortunately, he's more in tune with eating. But
Yeah, I don't
but this
think
is the
he's
fall
gonna do
time,
that.
and bears are very unpredictable, guys. So you got two choices: either he goes or we go back that way.
I guess we're
We
going.
might have to go back that way, guys.
I'm not going to play with one. This is their home, not ours.
I don't mess with bears, guys. And right now, okay, so
I don't want to get tired today.
yeah, I didn't see any cubs. Okay, so we don't know exactly where he went. Now, we don't know exactly where he went. We're hoping he went like up there or something, but we're gonna continue on, guys. We've been making a lot of noise and what have you.
Rocks, William.
So we thinking he might have took off, but
We're not staying in the mud.
I am afraid of running into him again, guys. So we did lose sight of the bear, and I don't know where he went. We continue to move on. He seemed to be minding his own business, and I made a lot of noise. He knew we were coming out. We were making noise, so I'm thinking he hightailed it out. But it's still cautionary period because we did lose sight of him. So I'm thinking he just took off in a different direction. But we do not want to run back into him again. But we're going to try to continue on with the Spearfinger hike. And William back here, he made a funny. He's like, that was Spearfinger as a form of a bear. What do you think about that, Dawn?
Shut up.
He disappeared because he changed.
He did. It disappeared. You know, how big of a bear do you think that was? How big do you think he was?
Pretty big.
200 pounds?
Something like that, yeah.
250 pounds? Yeah, he's a big bear. Big bear. He was beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah, so we're going to continue on our hike. And then I'll get back to the Spearfinger story afterwards. I can't remember where I left off. I just was walking down a trail and I saw the bear. So we're just pretty much walking this little ridge here. It's only maybe 2 feet wide. And we're just walking around the woods here. Beautiful fall colors. Oh wow. There's like a little bit of a clearing up here. You can see the mountains over there. So I believe that mountain to be Thunderhead Mountain. So technically, we're on this side of Cades Cove. I believe if you go straight over that mountain there, you would eventually end up in Cades Cove. But, yeah. Absolutely beautiful, though. Look at the color. Beautiful, beautiful color here. Okay, guys. What do you think? It's been crazy, huh?
Crazy.
Beautiful. Yeah. So far, this has been a really beautiful hike. And there's absolutely nobody out here. Okay, so I think where we left off was so Spearfinger was terrorizing the Cherokee, and he was coming for livers and what have you. It was a witch. And so anyways, the story goes that the Cherokee dug this big hole, and supposedly they captured her and then they killed her, I guess. But that story, the Cherokee after that point never heard or saw of Spearfinger again. Now guys, you can check this out on the internet. There's a Wikipedia. Don't take my word for it. But definitely Spearfinger is a folklore legend. Now, as settlers, white settlers came into the area, there was other strange happenings. Okay guys, so this Spearfinger is messing with us. Every single time I talk about Spearfinger, something happens.
I'm gonna like kick you with
It sounded like something big was coming down that tree.
Can we start walking?
It is getting laid out.
Yeah, come on.
Alright guys, so anyways, maybe it's just safe to say, guys, check out Wikipedia, check the internet, learn the story of Spearfinger. I'm going to enjoy this beautiful trail. Another notable point I wanted to put out that supposedly Spearfinger only appeared in the last week of October. So I think we're in
The last week of October.
yes, for a couple days. So anyways,
Right here.
oh,
You stepped in bear poop, Will.
did I step in bear poop?
Yep.
I stepped in bear poop, for real?
Yes. Don't you pay attention?
Well, I'm talking on the... I stepped in bear poop. Okay, guys.
Ew.
I'm going to get back to this hike. Just sit and watch.
Oh, gross.
stepped in-
Not again. That's not funny. He did something.
The first thing we do when we search for Spearfinger is we don't mention the word Spearfinger.
And this path, you showed me the path that's really narrow.
That was some fresh bear poop, by the way, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not good.
I can't believe you stepped in it. I hear noises.
Okay, guys. You can see the mountains off in the distance. Oh, man. So we're pretty much on a switchback. We keep switchbacking across these little valleys. It's absolutely beautiful. You can see William all the way back there. He's scared. Dawn, what are you thinking? Tell me.
Oh boy, it's a very narrow path.
Narrow path. Beautiful trees. Beautiful. Every now and then we get a glimpse of the mountains over there. Looks like we're coming up to a vista of some sort. Oh wow, the views are actually pretty good up here. And this says the tunnel bypass, Lakeview Drive, 0.4 of a mile. That way. Gold Mine Loop Trail. Okay, so that sign was confusing when we first came in with the picture of the girl. I think we should have been going straight. But it did look like we were supposed to go that way. I think what we did is we did the tunnel bypass. So what we're doing now is we're gonna go and do the gold mine loop trail. So we're gonna do like a figure 8. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this gold mine loop trail in today. So this has been makes you wonder about that Spearfinger. Is she confusing us? I mean, if you think about it, first you find an obituary of a girl, and then some strange things were happening. Run into a bear, it disappears, and I don't know, Dawn. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna post it one of these.
So Dawn wanted to turn around, go out there. It's only a 0.4 to the parking lot. And of course, William and I are like, nah, this hike ain't over with yet. It's not even dark out yet.
We don't want to be in the dark.
Yeah, we do.
No, I don't.
Well, I do.
I don't.
Yeah, William does.
What's wrong with you?
So, yeah, it's going to be fun. The hike's not over with yet. So I noticed we come down pretty steep coming down, which technically would have been the way we went up. So now we're doing, instead of in a counterclockwise, we're doing it in a clockwise, with originally going through the tunnel, back on the tunnel bypass, and then starting the gold mine trail back in a clockwise manner. I normally never get lost, like, you know what I mean? So that sign really, did look like this was the way to come. So, what a beautiful color. Now guys, I was just thinking, isn't it do it in scary movies when they could find their way out, but they end up going back?
Yep.
How do we just do
I don't like you right now.
It's a beautiful hike though, it really is, isn't it? I mean, it's absolutely, and with the sun going down, it has a different ambience. So, yes, beautiful. So we've been going down in elevation the whole way. Oh wow, we have been going down. In fact, we're going all the way down there. These leaves are actually kind of slippery. Well, this has actually got a pretty nifty story about the hogs. So anyways, back in the 1900s, a sports game hunter, he brought over a bunch of wild boar, right, from Europe, and they used to have it like fenced in, they could hunt them. Well, they got out, and we still have the hog problems today, and a lot of those hogs are like descendants of the ones that they've been fighting them for, well, over 100 years, right? So that's an amazing story. People brought them in, and, wow, so we're down here on a creek bed now. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. There's Fontana Lake down below. Normally, during the summer months, the levels are real high, but during the winter months, they pretty much drain the lake, and that's all that's left. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Fontana Lake. Well, guys, we made the Fontana Lake, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Normally be underwater right now. But we're about halfway through our trek back, so it's gonna be fun, right?
Right.
Dawn, what do you think? Your Spearfinger friend? Could be flying around.
Go swimming in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Beautiful creek. And there's these wooden planks here. I don't know what they're for. Oh, it's so muddy through here. They're here to walk on. Okay. So we gotta walk. Actually, Smoky Mountain hiker is thinking the same thing. I'm thinking there's some wild boar in this area. You can see where they uprooted along the riverbank. So now we have to worry about, with it being dark out and hogs are kind of nocturnal, we have to worry about wild boar. Looks like there's a sign up ahead. A lot of rushing water through here. Let's go see what this is here. Okay, so this is campsite 67 that way. And I know we gotta head the opposite way. Across them planks. I think this is all uprooting from hogs in the past, so they do have these planks we can walk. That or this would be a really muddy trail. I just heard a gun. Just heard a gunshot. Anyways, this trail up this side is actually kind of muddy. But yeah. Well, we came to a clearing here. Usually this means a home site. So, what do you think, Dawn?
There's literally no path at all.
Yeah, there's really not a clear path.
It's like this big.
Even though the leaves are kind of throwing us for a loop, but
As you can tell, the path is, you can barely see it.
Yep. An old home site. We can actually see a wash tub down there, but it's really mushy and soupy. Definitely be great for a winter hike. You can see a non-native bush over there. That's another reason I could tell. But also we've been noticing that there is actually some uprooting going on by our hog population. So, okay, so you could tell the hogs have really messed this area up. And I'm getting like this smell of stinky socks. Like sometimes that's what the boar smell like. Yeah, this is actually more scarier than a bear. You know that?
Smelling real bad.
Yes, really bad. But them hogs really messed things up, didn't they?
They do.
Yeah, stinky socks is like a wet dog smell. Of course, hogs smell like that. You kind of just go that way. They tore the trail up pretty good. It's hard to get around. You got. Wow, this is like a rhododendron tunnel. Definitely sets the mood, doesn't it, Dawn? She's running, guys. I think I'm going to have to order an ice cream cone after this one. Beautiful sunset over the mountains there. Absolutely beautiful. The camera's not picking up this. Well, definitely not doing it justice. Well, we finally made it. There's the trail. And over here should be the tunnel to nowhere. I think you're mad, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm mad at you.
Because we come out looking for Spearfinger in the dark. We promised you you'd be back before it got dark, and
It's dark.
it's dark. You know what though? We still gotta go through the tunnel to nowhere
I know. I'm walking right behind you with that light.
at night. Did you have a good Halloween, Dawn?
No.
No. You want to do it again?
No. No.
But well, we're going into the tunnel of nowhere. Of course, the tunnel is supposed to be haunted. Dawn's on the run, guys. Dawn, there's a shadow person in front of you. You are the shadow.
Is that a train?
There's Smoky Mountain Hiker and Dawn. We're having too much fun messing with Dawn. Dawn's just happy now because okay, so what's the I guess, right? But
What's dripping?
there's definitely, oh, look at this guy. That's a Pikachu, isn't it? Pikachu! And there's a fan blade. And is that a sad Pikachu? Must be little flowers. Some of this stuff I can't show you because it's pretty vulgar. Well, guys, we're back here at the car, and it is completely dark out here on Lakeshore Drive. Of course, we're out in the middle of nowhere. But,
You can barely
so what'd you guys think about the Spearfinger hike?
It's kind of creepy.
It's creepy but great.
Very narrow.
Yeah, we ran into a bear. We had a lot of noises. Just a weird hike. Even the that obituary that we
That
found.
was creepy
Obituary.
too.
So yes, it did definitely put us in the mood. But guys, if you guys like this vlog, give it a thumbs up.
Oh, you can barely see my thumb.
Yeah. And also, if you guys haven't, we got Smoky Mountain Hiker. Guys, I'll put a link in the description below. Check out his channel. He hikes the Smokies. And until next time, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Happy Halloween.
Is there a spear? Yeah, he's been scaring Dawn the whole way.
Thanks.
Okay, guys.
You look like Frankenfurter.
Yeah, we got to get out of the wilderness, back into Maine, North, and then we got to head back over to Tennessee, guys. So we got another hour and a half on the road, maybe 2 hours. All right, guys, that's it from Bryson City.
Thanks for
Thanks
watching.
for watching.